Pokemon Masters, Keeper Toby here. Recently over on Twitter, EatCraze Gaming asked me, Keeper, what's the fastest bird Pokemon? Of course, there are many ways of looking at this question when you're talking about speed stats. For example, the simplest answer is just to Google it and find out that the answer is Talonflame. Talonflame boasts a speed stat of 126. This is now the fastest bird Pokemon, but that, as I say, is a starting point. The question turns out to be a lot more complex. Priority attacks like Quick Attack or Extreme Speed are moves that hit first. Next to priority moves, the speed stat means nothing. The fastest priority move is the move known as Pursuit, which can be learnt by a whole range of bird Pokemon. This means we now have a whole flock of bird Pokemon that can at any one moment move faster than a Talonflame. So where do we go from here? Let's look at it from a fresh angle. The question is, who is the fastest bird Pokemon? Now, when we're talking about bird Pokemon, we're talking about Pokemon with bird-like designs, feathers, wings, talons. But there is another way of looking at that. The bird-type Pokemon was a type introduced in Generation 1 and excluded afterwards. It's a glitch type hidden within the game's code. And there is only one Pokemon to meet this typing, that being the Pokemon Missingo. Missingo is a bird-type Pokemon and thus the fastest bird-type Pokemon. The award goes to a glitch. Well, not quite, because there is another angle you can look at it at. Because the question is, who is the fastest bird Pokemon? And one way of measuring speed is how long it takes for something to get from A to B. Pokemon like Natu and Exatu have access to a move called Teleport, a move that allows them to disassemble their atoms in one place and reappear in another. You can even use it in the overworld. Because these Pokemon can move from one space to another instantaneously, that makes them the fastest, doesn't it? Faster than any priority move or speed stat, except there is one answer. One fully explosive answer that's gonna blow your mind. While looking through my Pokedex, I found the Pokemon Doduo, famously used by Keeper Toby, who can run at 18 miles an hour. However, its evolution, Dodrio, can only run at 60. This is despite the fact that Dodrio's speed stat is higher than Doduo's. So there's a contradiction that we need to solve, and the way I do that is by justifying the fact that all of the speed stats, all of the game information is for the game. It's so that when Doduo evolves into Dodrio, it gets a speed boost. It's why some moves like Pursuit have special conditions that allow them to prioritize even over faster Pokemon. And while you have moves like Teleport and glitch types like the bird type, it's all just part of the game's mechanics. But when you're talking about Pokemon lore, there's an even faster Pokemon. Let's go back to Talonflame. Talonflame can fly at speeds of 310 miles per hour. That's about half the speed of a commercial airliner, which for a bird is pretty good. It's faster than any bird we have here on Earth, the fastest being the peregrine falcon, and it could travel from Oxford, England to Belgium in an hour. But there's one bird Pokemon that can move even faster, that being my good friend Pidgeot. According to its Pokedex entry, Pidgeot can move at Mach 2 speed, that's twice the speed of sound, and around about 1,500 miles per hour. In the hour it takes for Talonflame to get from Oxford, England to Belgium, Pidgeot could make it to Romania. And for a living bird, it's over twice the speed of a commercial airliner. It's no wonder they call him Bird Jesus. Just imagine you're a starter trainer beginning off in Pallet Town and you come across Ash's now completely forgotten and slightly annoyed Pidgeot. It attacks you with a Quick Attack. After gaining enough height, it could come back at you at Mach 2 speed, breaking the sound barrier and everything around it. And this is why we don't be mean to those Pidgeys. Thanks for watching this video. I just feel like flying away now.
But don't fly too fast. Get it?
Pidgeot is the fastest bird Pokemon, but who's the fastest Pokemon in general? I've collaborated with my friend a cow called Klaus over on his channel, where we have a rap about the fastest Pokemon.
Thanks for watching.